Hello and welcome to my channel Bloo's Self-Reliance. My name's Pam. Feel free to call me Bloo. Everyone has for the last 20-ish years. I was a chef for 26 years until an accident found me at the bottom of a set of stairs with a broken back. I'm also an artist and a gamer, and was a costume maker and prop maker for reenactment, theatre and film, and the odd panto from time to time. I was even the artist liaison for a couple of big music festivals here in the UK. It's been a bit of a ride. I brought my two boys up on my own, on our own small property in rural Australia, and used the skills I learnt at my mother's knee and at my Welsh aunties and grandmother's kitchen table to make our life as good as it could be. I've even been a foster mum, so I'm pretty used to life being pretty busy and unpredictable. So, I've decided to share those skills and the tools I've learnt and used over the years, from growing an edible garden to budgeting and learning to do a lot of things from scratch, and on what I call a rainwater budget. So I get to share it with you guys. Rainwater budget comes from the phrase living a champagne life on a beer budget, and understanding that some people can't even afford the beer. I share with you the places I find the best bargains for stockpiling a few bits and pieces that you may or may not have thought about before, to practical tips from mending clothing and general DIY projects, giving you advice on how to slow things down a bit without having to take away from your everyday things or adding a huge workload to an already overworked and underpaid day. We talk a bit about being prepared in the brownies, scouts and guides way, not the tinfoil hat way. For when life throws a spanner in the works, or media gets a bit over the top with its messaging and scares the living bejesus out of us. Being Welsh and Aussie means I speak as I find, and you may find me to be a little brash at times. I never mean any harm, and I just speak as I speak in real life. Mostly. I do try and bring a little humour to the dull and mundane. As being autistic and having ADHD, I kinda need to keep me interested, let alone you lot. I'm also not scared of showing you the reality of life at times, or talking about it, so hang on to your hats, because if you want to live this life, you can't hide from certain things, and I won't let you. But I will hold your hand while I help you take the first steps. I now live in York in the UK with my partner Tunny, and we live a pretty simple and relatively frugal life. The dream, like most, is to have somewhere in the country, and maybe one day that will happen, but for now I will share with you our journey of being as self-reliant as possible here in an urban environment, and share as many tips and tricks with you as possible along the way. So thanks for joining my little corner of chaos. Everyone is welcome here, even the trolls. Just wipe your feet, clean up your crumbs, and don't leave muddy footprints on the clean kitchen floor, and we will get along just fine. See you soon.